Welcome back to our composer spotlight on Ludwig van Beethoven. As we keep learning about Beethoven, it's important to know that Beethoven's music is usually separated into three different periods: early, middle, and late. Pretty easy, right? Each has its own characteristics, and the more you know, the easier it is to listen to Beethoven's music. Now, the early period is when Beethoven was still learning and growing in his 20s. His music is very similar to other classical composers like Haydn and Mozart. The middle period, however, it roughly takes place between 1805 and 1850, and we often call this his heroic period. Some people who have studied that they claim that there's a lot of themes in his music that either deal with heroism or struggle. And of course, in this period of his lifetime, Beethoven was really struggling with his hearing. He was losing his hearing in leaps and bounds, and probably by the year of 1814, he was probably completely deaf. At least that's what we think. Now, that was his personal struggle, and it came out in his music. So there is another reason that we call this his heroic era, or his heroic period too. When he composed Symphony Number 3, he originally entitled the work Bonaparte, meaning Napoleon Bonaparte, who was from France, who after the French Revolution became the leader of the country. And first he seemed to be all good for the people, and then he proclaimed himself the Emperor of France. And Beethoven had greatest respect for him when he first rose to power, but then when he proclaimed himself emperor, he hated it, and he thought, no way, I'm not going to stand for this. So he took the title page and he tore it up. Later on, we found a manuscript where he actually erased Bonaparte's name and wrote in the word heroic right below it. And so that's how the name of this symphony actually came to be. And so this week, I want you to take some time and I want you to listen to Beethoven's Third Symphony, the Eroica. That's what we call it in, I guess that's German or French or something like that. Then we want to talk about also another one of his piano sonatas. This is called the Waldstein Sonata. The reason it's called the Waldstein Sonata is because a count with the last name of Waldstein commissioned Beethoven to write it. But it is still one of his greatest, and it really has those heroic sounding themes that you can hear in his music. Enjoy!